Hello guys, what's up? Today I'm gonna show you a budget AMD PC build that costs only 400 USD. So actually it's not a 1080p ultra 60 FPS build. It's actually more like a 1080p medium to high settings build that can give you 40ish to 60ish FPS in newer games. So let's jump right in. So our first component and the heart of the build is a AMD Athlon X4 860K. It's actually a quad-core processor. It has 4 threads, and the reason I chose a quad core is because some newer games don't even start on dual core processors. So this processor is actually a nice all-rounder. It has where did it go, man? It's based on Cavalry architecture. It has 3.7 operating frequency and turbo up to 4.0 gigs. L2 cache is to multiply by 2 MB. So I think it's 4, and it's based on 28 nm architecture. So we're going to put this processor on a ASRock FM2 A58M VG3 motherboard. It is a micro ATX AMD motherboard. It has nothing too much fancy in it. It has 2x DDR3 2133 megs memory channels. It has 1x PCI Express 3.0 x16 slot and 1x PCI X1 slot. It has 4 SATA connectors and needs only a 24 pin ATX power connector and 4 pin power connector. And on the back IO, it has all the things that you will need: USB 2 ports, USB 2 ports, the gigabit port, and the analog audio ports. And it can support up to 2133 megs of RAM, and it can even OC the RAM up to 2400 megs. So the memory of our choice is G Skills 8GB 240 pin DDR3 HD RAM. So I don't think I have to explain everything. Oh, and sorry, the processor cost only 79.99. So we are not taking in the sale prices. We're actually counting the original prices. And the motherboard costs 42.99, and the memory only costs 31.99 USD. So the GPU of our choice is Power Cooler Red Dragon Radeon RX 460 4 gigs version. So the reason we are choosing the 4 gigs version is we're like future proofing the system, that it can run some newer games, as the newer games are really power hungry. The powering this PC is a EVGA 401 PSU. So actually I don't think we are cheaping on the PSU. It's from EVGA and it has 80 plus certification, and I think 400 watts will be enough to power our PC, as the GPU and the CPU are not very much power hungry, and this GPU don't even need a 6-pin connector, as you can see. Why don't you load? Look at this, no pin. So it's actually gonna run on your entirely on your motherboard. So our games and stuff is going to be stored in a Toshiba 1TB 7200 RPM 32 MB cache SATA 6.0 3.5-inch hard drive. So I think it has SATA 6.0, but our mobile doesn't support it, but it actually doesn't count. And lastly, all of these stuff is going to be fitted in a Xeon. I actually don't know how to pronounce it. So Xeon 350 case. It's actually a nice case, a micro ATX form factor case. It has 1x USB 3.0, 1x USB 2.0 audio front panels, 2x 3.5 HDD or 1x SSD base, the steel plastic mesh front panel, ATX mid tower, and it has a fan too. So guys, the whole bill costs like 400 USD. Actually 397.67 USD, and when we count the shipping, it costs 410.63 USD. And one more thing, the case actually looks cheap, but you can see that it's actually a nice case and costs only like 24.99 USD. The drive costs 49.80, and the PSU costs 31.73, and the GPU costs 129.99. And when we plus all this stuff, it gives us this. So guys, we're actually going to ask about benchmarks. Sadly, I cannot build the PC and to test it myself, but I found some benchmarks on the internet with the same specs like these. It had 8 gigs of RAM, the RX 460, and AMD Athlon X4 860K. So I will show you the benchmarks. So guys, last but not least, I know the two benchmarks don't show what the PC can do, but I know that the PC can run games really well on medium to high settings. So, and if you want even more frames, you can drop the settings a little further, right? And like the resolution to 900p, and it will give you a little more frames. And guys, I'll put the link to the parts in the description. Go check them out if you want to buy them. And if you like my video, you know what to do. And if you disliked it, you know what to do. And if you really like my video, please press the subscribe button. I will really appreciate it. Thanks guys. Bye.